What is up, listeners? We're back again. Man, I always say the same things during the intro, don't I? Same exact fucking intro every time. Distorted Minds with Kevin and not Keith today because he has coronavirus. But instead of that, we got Squirt on the mic.
Hey.
We haven't called you Squirt in a long time.
I know, you guys haven't.
Do you miss that?
Yep, I do.
Good.
And we also have...
And our guest today, who is phoning in, we phoned a friend. It's our buddy, fucking Joe from California, tuning in. Say what's up, Joe.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, and that's him. And then here comes the intro song. You already know. Oh, yeah. All right. So what's up, Joe? What you been up to? I mean, we've been chatting for a little while now before we started recording, but what's going on at the moment?
Just right here smoking my moon rocks, thinking about things.
And you live in California where it's legal to smoke moon rocks, right?
Yeah, unless you get,
Is
unless
that
you get
correct?
pulled over. Unless you get pulled over and they fucking find it in your car, and then they want to give you a ticket unless they want to be nice and
Yeah.
with the warning.
How are the cops out there? Well, did you have any altercations recently? Any interactions with the popos?
Yeah, I have actually.
Really? You want to talk about it, or you want to skip over
No, I don't want to talk about
it? That's all right. We can talk a little bit about our history. So, I've known Joe for many years now. Both of our big brothers were friends since kindergarten. So, through that, we became friends, right?
Yep.
So that's about, 25 years you guys have been friends, maybe?
Yeah, how old are you now?
I'll be 27 in July.
Jesus. That seems crazy, man.
Yeah.
I'm 30 now, so I didn't realize you're only 3 years younger. That seems short to me. I don't know. You've always seemed a little younger, I guess.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
I feel like that changes as we get older. So, I remember my best friend, his little brother always seemed so much younger than us. And then I was like, what? You're only 3 years younger than me?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, assholes. But when we
Quit treating me like a kid.
But I didn't it didn't came to realize that till we were adults. Hey, you're not little.
Well, for me, it was the fact that I felt like I had an old soul, and every time I talk to a girl or other people, usually they'll say that I seem more mature for my age. But it didn't start until my teenagers more. But I just had an urge to hang out with the older kids, and I couldn't help it. Same with always the older girls. That's just how it was for me.
Yeah, man. I hear you, man. I'm into older women too.
He's just saying that because I'm older than he is.
By a tad.
Just a wee bit.
So I don't know when this episode's coming out, but we officially have postponed our California trip as of this point. and that's sad because I really wanted to go with the dad and all, and the vacation and all. But we're still gonna do it. It's still coming up. Are you looking forward to seeing me?
Hell yeah, bro. When I went down there to Indiana and I was visiting and shit, it was like it felt like just the other day we were hanging out, but even though it was a lot of years, it just kind of like where it left off, it just continued on, all naturally, like if we were like family and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of pattering off there, but it's all good. Um,
Oh, you didn't hear what I said?
a little bit at the end, but like,
That was better though.
yeah,
Well, I was saying that, when I went out there to Indiana and I was visiting and shit, fucking, it felt like it was just the other day we were hanging out, even though it was a lot of years, and
right.
it was like it just naturally fell back where it left off in the place naturally, like if we're like family and shit. So
Yeah,
that was,
because I left California when I was 17, and that was probably around the time I mean, I seen you right before I left, right?
yeah.
So, and then you came out in what, 2012, 13, something like that, to Indiana for Casey's funeral.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, man, it was like you were cracking me up, man, because we haven't seen each other in such a long time, and just we've always had like a similar sense of humor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that pocket lint shit we talked about on a previous episode, the pocket lint game, where you reach into your pocket, pull out pocket lint. Whoever has the most gets to keep all of it. Still makes me laugh.
I feel like we should start doing that with belly button lint.
I will I will clean up on that game. I got belly button lint for days.
It's true. He'll win me every time. I don't get belly button lint. Not even a little. Do you get belly button lint, Joe?
Oh man, I always make sure in the shower before I even get to that point to make sure it ain't there. I'm messing you.
Evacuate the belly button before you even get into the shower.
No, I mean like when you're in the shower, that's when you make sure. Because if you're not worrying about that part of your body when you don't shower, usually it collects more because it's oily and then shit gets attracted into there. So it can make that oily shit want to attract to it and like a cobweb and collect. So that's how you avoid it.
Well, I'm glad to hear you have a very clean belly button.
Oh, thank
I get in there, man. Like I don't even think about it until the water starts hitting me, and then you'll just see the fucking belly button peek out, the lint peek out of your belly button. Then you gotta flick it off. You know what I mean? You try to flick it onto the curtain, and then spray it down with the nozzle.
Sounds like a lot of work.
I'm just fucking around now, but for real, belly button lint is a real problem.
Dude, if you want to hear something gross, dude, I don't want to like go there, but I had a buddy of mine, he was not really my buddy, but I hung out with him, and he was saying some shit. I don't know if he did it or his friend did it, but he said something about showering and getting too lazy to fucking go to the toilet, and he would fucking shit and push it down with his toe, his big toe, to push down through the drain and shit and get it off.
Gross.
That's gross as fuck.
But you know what? I feel like if everyone runs out of toilet paper, everyone's gonna be him.
Yeah.
Because even my brother's dad was like fucking saying, do you ever piss in the shower? I'm like, no. He's like, shut up, everybody does. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Everybody does.
Apparently not him. But we aren't pooping in the shower.
I try not to. I don't say I never did it, but I'm gonna try not to.
Oh, shit. So, What are some of the good times we had, man? I know we've been to a lot of backyard parties together. Remember the one we threw at my house?
I
When
always kind of like the idea that everyone thought that I started all the mosh pits.
I remember, like, my mom went out of town, and we planned on me and Casey, both of our bands planned on playing that weekend. But then, like, that was at the time whenever Justin's dad and my mom were dating, so she had him go over there and keep an eye on things, make sure they didn't get out of control, because she caught wind of the party.
Yeah.
So she made him go there, and like it was still a fun ass party, man. That I got knocked the fuck out in the pit. I remember that.
Or when you flew across the backyard and you almost fell into the trampoline.
Yeah. That guy was an asshole though. He was a big ass motherfucker, and he
Dude,
like
that was Andre the Giant, bro, on steroids.
was that the same time we had you like doing the lights and shit for us for our band?
If anything, he looked more like Rikishi or something from WWE. But yeah, fucking that dude. What'd you say again?
Is that the same time we had you doing the lights for us, flashing the lights during our songs? My band and shit when we were playing.
I don't remember. I mean, you had a lot. I remember when I was wearing the Joey Jordan mask and the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Fucking, I was doing the seizure, and fucking, everyone was like, "What the fuck?" And then
Oh yeah.
some
He's
dude gave me props after because I think he probably he knew about Slipknot and shit, so he was like giving me respect.
Yeah, man. That you did that freak out thing. That was
Remember
some.
the videotape of the VHS Slipknot one that you gave me? Fucking, it was the dude in the line. He couldn't even fucking wait in line. He was like, "Man, I'm just gonna stand on the side and shit." And then he saw Slipknot. I was like, "What the fuck, Slipknot?" And just started seizuring right there.
Is that what you were recreating?
I think so. And then I remember when the security guards came up and said, "Hey, you need to get up and go," and he was like acting like nothing happened and just walked away. And I was just like, "Well, it's probably okay then."
Oh man.
I mean, it's not okay if he has epilepsy, but I mean, if you don't, maybe it was just, he was trying to get his favorite band to notice him or something. There's nothing wrong with that.
I do remember that freaking that VHS too, cause I bought that shit from Warehouse Music. Remember Warehouse Music?
Yeah,
They're
that was
dead and gone.
before iPods and before the internet.
Yeah. Before MP3s and shit came along. It's old grandpa shit now. By today's standards. We're all old. I'm in
Got
my
my first,
30s, man. Can you believe it?
I got my first gray hair in my goatee, so I mean, I'm feeling it.
I got a couple gray hairs. Huh, dear?
Yeah, he does.
Where out?
On his head.
Front portion of my hair. Up
No,
here.
a little farther back, like on the top of his head, he has a couple gray hairs. I think they make him look distinguished.
Yeah.
It was really during our wedding planning. I swear to God, they came out that year.
Stressing me out.
I was.
Oh, man. You should have been there, man. My wedding was the shit.
I bet it was. I
And my
wanted to be
bachelor
there.
party.
Damn, if I could have been there.
So,
I didn't meet you when we went up to California last time, did I?
Oh, this is before I think you guys met.
no, me and her went out to California once. I don't think we saw you when we went out there, did we?
It was 7 years ago this June. We went out there. We saw a couple of his other friends, but I don't think we saw you.
So you're telling me you were over here and didn't hit me up?
Like 7 years ago. We
I
saw
don't remember, dude. I don't think I seen you.
we saw Gabriel, we saw Hewald, Fish for a second. That
And,
motherfucker didn't want to hang out.
and Doug.
And Doug, yeah, we went to the falls in Lattle Creek, which we plan on going to again.
Mhm.
Among other places, Comedy Store. I want to see Conan O'Brien.
But yeah, so we came out there 7 years ago. So I didn't know if you, I didn't think you were one of the guys I met. So
No, I can't say that it was.
So, fucking. What else? I don't know what to say, man. I've been up all day, all night. I'm pretty. To be honest, I'm a bit drained.
Oh yeah.
yeah, he's been up for like 24 hours at this point.
I'm happy I called
Well,
into work, though. Yeah,
I
fuck
used
you
to do that.
guys.
I used to do that all the time, and I couldn't help it. Even as a kid, I couldn't sleep, and I'd just stay up, and I'd fucking always wake up at 2 in the afternoon, and couldn't help it for years.
It's like the
I was
kids we got here now.
like a night owl and shit.
Yep,
I might have had a bedtime, but I'd just stare at the ceiling for hours.
that's
So it's
fun.
like, yeah, and I actually get tired of doing that, and that's when I started doing whatever I wanted and say, I'm just gonna fucking go out or stay up and watch TV, whatever.
Yep.
No, right now all of our kids are out of school, so they're staying up all night and sleeping all day.
Yeah, school doesn't come back till like fucking next year, probably.
Well, as of right now, it's May 1st. Is it like that out there?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, so whenever all of this craziness gets better is whenever we're gonna try to get out there as soon as possible.
Yeah, we want to do stuff while we're out there. Go to the Comedy Store. Fucking, shit that takes people involved with it. I can't talk.
Like I fucking months ago, and I bought this game, because GameStop has this thing where you could buy a game and fucking if it's used, you can return it, and it's like you played the game for free and rented it for free, and because they stopped doing that and they started going out of business, so they brought it back, because they realized, well, we got to let them try the game. It's not really fair. So, I usually just get a game, I'll rent it. It's like renting, but you're not renting. You just buy it used, and you beat the game or whatever, and then you go get your money back. But see, I was on my last day, and I go and I can't fucking return it because GameStop's closed temporarily because of what's going on. But the
Looks
only
like
thing
you bought that game.
well, the guy told me because of what's going on, he said that if it happens that way, it's like getting my money back. But it's like, do you think he's gonna hold his word for like 4 months? I don't know.
A lot of places are like, it's like everything's on hold. So they even said like library, like say if you have like a library book and it's due, they said that they won't make you pay late charges if it's late because they're not even open. So
Yeah, for real? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So, a lot of places are. I'm not saying all of them will hold to that, but I read a couple articles on them and they sent me emails and stuff.
Tweets and emails. Have you seen your brother lately?
No.
You don't fuck around with him or what?
No, I mean, there's a time and a place for things, and when you figure out what it really is at the end of the day, and you don't want to, and then when it all falls apart, and you're just like, what, it is what it is.
Sure.
That was kind of vague, but okay.
I'm just saying that, because it's like blood thicker than water, but you can't drink blood unless you're a vampire.
I love vampires. They're my
You
favorite.
could drink the water and survive, but you drink the blood, and it's like, what are you doing?
That's a funny way to put it. I did message him and shit, and he was like, he messaged me back, just some brief, like, yeah, when you get down here, let me know. We'll get together,
Yeah.
Wasn't like an extensive conversation or nothing. If he plans on flipping me over his shoulder, I think I'm too old for that now.
Never know.
Every time we see each other, we would do this hand grab, pat each other's back, and then I would jump and he would flip me over his back and I'd land like a gangster. And it was like every time we saw each other, we would do that. Even to the point where when he came out here for Casey, we did that.
Mhm.
I don't think I
Yeah.
could do that anymore. I'm not. I'll probably break my
Imagine you
ankle.
like fall on his fucking head, or you like land on your neck on his
I know he
shoulder.
still works out and shit though, so he could probably do it. But I'm the one who probably can't
Yeah,
reciprocate.
I get it. Yeah, that's fucking something
But
right there.
that's one thing me and him did have together. Like that was a weird thing we did every time.
I remember when we were little, it was just you, Casey, me, and Justin, and it was like we were trading older brothers and shit. Like you got to borrow Justin as an older brother, and Casey was like my older brother for like it was like a couple of days or something like that.
Yeah,
We borrowed each other's older brother or something.
we just.
We traded, like the wipe swap. Your wife
Yeah,
and
that's
my
what I was
wife.
about to say too. I was like,
Oh, really?
it's like a wife swap, but
Yeah,
for
but an older
brothers.
brother swap. Mm.
Dude, I remember like fucking like staying over at your house and just like playing video games all night and shit. PlayStation 1 and shit, like Oddworld and that type of. Remember Oddworld?
So yeah, dude, that game was freaky.
I still have that game. Well, I got
Yeah,
it again, you know.
that's tight.
I do. I have a PlayStation 1, an NES, a SNES, N64,
It was all
PlayStation
about
3 and 4.
it's all about Conquer Bad Fur Day.
I have that game, dude.
I'd love to play it again.
I have that game.
I have it. We're married.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
He married into that game.
That game's expensive, man. It's like last
Last time I checked, it started at like $100 for that game and went up from there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It was like one of Nintendo 64's like only mature games rated, you know?
Yeah, they never did that after that, huh? Like it stopped doing that. It's always rated T for teen or rated E for everyone out there.
Yep. Yep, shit like that. But they still had some good ass games too.
Yeah.
I still fuck around with Star Fox sometimes. And
You don't remember Super Smash Bros?
dude, I have that one too.
He
I'll-
kicks my ass at that game every time.
And
But check it out, like I have the very last edition of that game, like came out for the Nintendo Switch.
oh yeah, the Switch. Never played that one. I didn't get
Yeah,
that far into the Nintendo.
dude,
After
they got Snake from Metal Gear Solid in it.
that means nothing to me, but
But you would never thought that would have happened though, right?
um, after I think after GameCube, I didn't really fuck with Nintendo after that. A little bit of the Wii, but not much.
Yeah, for me it was Wii and Wii U was gay as shit, but then after that it was like fucking the Switch was the normal controller again. That's why I was on board.
Sure, yeah. Well, I mean, you can use a different controller for that? Because I know they have the little paddle things.
We'll see how it works is you slide those things on the screen. That's how it's like a Game Boy. You take that off, you
Right.
slide that on the controller, now it's a controller. But if you had another person and you didn't have another controller, you can just take those off of that thing you made a controller, and now those are two controllers.
Yeah. Can't you?
But it's
Don't
not
they have
one.
different controllers you can use for them though? Like a more of a GameCube controller or like a Xbox type controller for it.
Yeah, you can buy. I bought one myself. It's called the Pro Controller, and it's like it's nothing that comes apart. It's just a normal controller, and it's the best one to use. I can't stand the one that you fucking take off and put on the thing. It feels very fragile and very sensitive. Things start not working properly after a while, so
Right.
you're better off getting the other one.
You know what the sound of this is?
Dear.
You want to know what the sound of this is?
Do that again.
You never heard the noise?
I remember. I remember that shit.
I fell out of the loop. I don't know what that is.
He's doing this weird thing with his mouth where he goes.
Oh.
I can't believe you still remember how to do that.
Dude, I've been doing that my entire life, and I never stopped or forgot. It's just one of those things about me, you know?
You never thought that was a skill worth forgetting?
It was just like, I don't know how it all happened and how it started.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever told you, but
I'm not sure either.
it's a very, very short story.
Do it up.
So all it was just, I was just sleeping, and I woke up, and then I was like, on my tongue or something like that, And then I was thinking to myself, it'd be the opposite of rolling your tongue. And then I tried to do whatever I thought that was, and it just came out.
I don't know how well that audio came out, but goddamn, that was funny. I understood it.
So, if anyone was intrigued on how even it looks like or how it works, all you gotta do really, even if you were to try to attempt it, would be to fold your tongue like a taco, right? And then when you do that, just go ahead and suck inwards as hard as you can, but don't think about what you're doing with your tongue, and just worry about how much you're sucking hard.
Worry about how hard you suck?
Yeah, hard.
Oh, shit.
Thanks. We'll have to try that off microphone.
Taco tongue. Taco tongue suck.
I used to try and trick girls on the chat lines and say that I would do that to their vagina, but then it never worked because that'd scare them away.
I don't know. Girls are freaks now. It might work.
I thought it would give me an upper hand, but it really backfired.
Tell them you'll do it to their butthole. That'll work. The butthole is the new first base. We've established that already. I'm just kidding.
Remember when I came over and you were like, you seem like a real trendy guy, and then when I came back to California, and ever since then, I think I'm the opposite now of a trendy person. So I never wanted to get into the whole butthole shit. I mean, I fucked my girl in the ass before, but then that was like one of those once in every couple Christmases thing. It's not like it's not like you're gonna do it all the time.
It's a special occasion like her birthday.
Once every other Christmas or something. Why is it Christmas time? I got a present for you.
It's time to dabble into things that aren't everyday things.
Oh, fuck.
Because if you're broke and you can't afford to get your girl something, you give her something else for nothing.
I feel like that's Valentine's Day.
Something for nothing and your chicks for free.
Yeah, that's a good one. You know when Popeye eats his spinach and then all of a sudden he can do what he needs to do?
Sure.
Is that you right now?
Yeah, that's how I am with moon rocks.
Oh.
How much does moon rocks cost at the old dispensary?
When I smoke the moon rocks, I can hear the Popeye song playing when he's eating the spinach.
I don't even know what that song is.
Popeye the Sailor Man?
It's like a really upbeat whistle, like something really fast is happening, and it's for a good cause.
Right. I got you. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, all it takes is being high, and then everything doesn't matter anymore.
I hear that.
I beg to differ.
That's
Well, I mean, I've been homeless in the car and just smoked some weed, and I was like, that's not so bad.
could be worse, right?
Well, I guess
You,
I
you
guess I
you
feel
could
like
be the guy on the bus bench with a blanket.
I guess I try to have that attitude without the smoking part. You know?
I was honestly one of those people that I just couldn't help it. That like, if I don't do that, then I'm more on the risk of doing something stupid because I can't handle what life brings to me.
That's called depression.
No, I'm a really happy person.
Therapy time
Yeah.
with Sara.
Yeah, you're a happy person when you smoke your moon rocks and don't care anymore.
No, I mean I'm happy, and then I smoke rocks, and then I'm happier.
Oh.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You know the difference between when someone says I'm doing good versus I'm doing great. It's like that's the difference.
Right.
Yeah, are you living your best life?
No,
I know, me neither, right? I'm too lazy to be living my best life.
I
I'm
think if I did what I fully wanted to do, I'd be dead already.
Wow.
I'm just living my best makeup life right now.
Yeah. Makeup on fleek?
Yeah. That's about it.
Are you talking about your actual makeup?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like my face. Everything else could use a little work, but you know.
You ever seen the movie Grandma's Boy?
Yeah, fuck yeah. That movie's awesome.
I always thought like that could have been my life, and I wanted it to be, and I was still thinking about doing it. But
Just go
and
live
I'm
with
just talking
grandma
about
then.
I'm just talking about the part where you work at a game place and you're a game tester and you create a game and smoke weed and it's cool and chill like that.
Right.
That's like my 14-year-old's dream. Well, not the
Well, I
smoking
was
part.
fucking 14 calling game colleges and thinking I was gonna do that, and then started smoking weed, and then it all spiraled into something else.
Yeah, did it kill your dream?
It just changed my opinion on things.
You remember did you meet Garrett who lived next door to the David we were talking about?
The guy that when he gets high, he fucking bounces off the couch and shit like he's on something else. Like he'll be rocking back and forth, and then I remember I was so high, I just sat next to him, and then I started doing it with him and shit. And I was just like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I don't know, I can't help it. Why are you doing it?" I'm like, "Oh no, bro, you making me want to do it, bro." I don't know.
That's the sheep mentality.
That's some fucking high shit right there if I've ever heard it.
Were you kidding about the sheep thing? Cause man, I hate sheep, bro. Sheeple and shit. I'm all about conspiracies and shit.
I know you are.
No, haven't you heard of like the sheep mentality? Like,
No, I'm very different. I don't do what anybody does, and I always do it that way for a reason
but
because that's who
obvious,
I am.
whenever you were smoking, you started doing things just because that guy was doing it.
Yeah, well, I was like the one and only thing I ever did that someone else did my whole life.
Yeah, see, it seeped in just for a second. I'm kidding. It's okay.
I was just really little and really intoxicated and didn't know what I was doing. And hanging out with the older kids, just
That's
like because I didn't want to go ride my bike and play with my dog and shit.
That sounds terrible. You just put I was really little and really intoxicated in the same sentence.
I was.
Fucking
I mean,
way
if
it
you're 11
goes.
years old being really drunk and high is okay, then I don't know what to think.
Oh man. What else happened in our lives? I forget.
I remember when we were, in that little abandoned area on the other side of the wall from those apartments that you lived across the street from.
Yeah.
They
And
had like the couch and
we
the
were
table
we
and a
were
tree blocking us from the street, and fucking we were just all getting high and we were recording it and
yeah,
shit.
we were recording it like fucking idiots on tape recorder.
And my brother said he ended up with the tape that they
Yeah.
recorded. I'm like, how the fuck did you do? He's like, it was in a bidding war and I outbid everyone and got it or some shit. Like he said some shit. I don't know what he said.
What? Didn't he show it? He showed it to my mom, didn't he? I think he did. We got in trouble for that, man, because we were stupid as fuck. Recording each other, smoking weed and shit over there. Man,
It was funny.
those were good times, though. You remember Charlotte and all those bitches across the street in those apartments?
Elena?
Yeah, call them out.
Yeah, man.
She tried
Her
to
and her
send me a
sister
friend
did
request. I
fucking
did not reply.
her and her sister, man. They're
And
crazy.
fucking Larry. Fuck Larry. You remember the little brother Larry? That kid was a dick.
Man, one time, my friend, he's like, I know where to get all the cocaine. And I was like, all right, where is it at? And he goes over to Elena's house and he's like, they got it. And then Laura, she's the one, supposedly is the one that has it. And then fucking, what happens? We give him the money and nothing happens. And then fucking we're out there waiting and shit for hours for nothing. And this bitch just keeps my money. I was like, what the fuck? Hell no. And then I just came back another day. I was like, where's my money at? And then she fucking gave me some weed and shit and said, I'll give you the other 20. And another day I come back and fucking they gave me like $10, bro. And that was it. I was like, what the fuck? That shit was so stupid, dude.
Oh, man.
But what are you gonna do? It's not like you can go tattle.
Yeah, call the cops.
Yeah. Be like,
I've actually watched the episode of Cops where they said, hey, I bought some crack off someone and they didn't.
Yeah.
They took my money or something. And then they were like, what the fuck you want me to do or some shit.
That's so dumb. They took
Yeah.
my drug money and didn't give me any drugs. That's
Yeah.
how dumb can you be?
So drugs are dirty.
yeah, drugs are bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Especially the uppers. The tweaky ones.
Or the sleepy ones.
Is there still a lot of tweakers out there?
There will always be tweakers everywhere.
There be some tweakers out here too, no doubt.
Yeah?
Yeah, you see them around.
Oh, when
Teeth
I was
falling
there,
out and shit.
dude, I felt like I was in fucking, I don't know where I thought I was at, but it just felt like I was somewhere where you never thought you'd be. It was just nice. I don't know, it's weird. Because when you're over here, you're just like, damn, bro, I'm in like Deathlands and shit. And you're
Hey,
over there.
dude.
It's like, okay, you know Joe Dirt when he wants to go to Silvertown? It's like that.
Yeah.
That was Silvertown for me.
Come on, Meteor. Hey, you were saying earlier before we started recording that you met your dad, your real dad.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. What was that like?
Well,
You didn't know him for what, 20-something years?
only thing I heard about him that he was a meth cook and that he was a Nazi or something.
Oh my God.
Was he those things?
Well, once I met him, I figured out that everything they said about him was true and some, and I had to figure out that and some, and that and some made me not want to communicate with him anymore.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it was just kind of like,
So you just
imagine being around one of the, like, if you ever met a World War II veteran, they're cool guys, but imagine if you met one of the fucking Nazis from those days and you talk to that guy, how do you think that'd be like?
yeah, pretty awkward.
Imagine they weren't fully all old and shit and they're still kind of youthful.
Sure. So
and then
what?
it'd be like,
How
yeah.
did you come to meet him? You like internet searched him or something?
No, I didn't really care for Facebook, but I just did it for the hell of it. For if I said fuck it, I'll just make one. And then as soon as I did, out of nowhere, I get a text from like his wife, I guess,
Oh shit.
saying that he's trying to meet me. And then once I did go out of my way, kind of regretted it because it was just a nightmare.
How long did you guys hang out, or just?
Well, I had a situation where I said, "Let me stay. Can I stay with you for like 2 weeks?" And then he fucking. Well, I just said, "Let me stay with you." I don't know how long, but just for now. And then he said, and it lasted for about two. But fucking, that's how long I was around him and shit.
Oh
And
shit.
in those things, it was just like I felt like I was in a concentration camp or something.
What?
Jesus.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah.
Like when
I I have a brother who is wanting to meet me now or something, right?
Yeah, a half brother.
A half brother. My dad had a kid. He gave up for adoption way long ago. How old is he? Like almost 40? 40?
Right now?
Yeah.
If your oh, your brother? Yeah, he's 40-ish.
40-ish. And that's weird, isn't it? I have a half brother out there who's he tried to meet my dad, when he was alive. My dad he didn't want to do it, because he gave him up for adoption a long time ago and just.
When he was in high school.
High school.
When your dad was in high school.
And so.
Billy Madison.
Yeah, after my dad died, well, he just heard about it or something and like reached out, or I don't even know how this. He reached out to my mom, or.
Yeah, because I think your mom was helping gather like some information for us, and someone that knew him reached out, because he was wanting to know.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, this is how much of a piece of shit I am. I added him on Facebook and haven't messaged him yet. He added me back. He accepted my request. He didn't message me. I didn't message him. So that's as far as we got. We haven't messaged each other yet. We haven't talked. But it's still pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy, right?
My brother said he has some half sisters from his dad fucked some Samoan girl and fucking had a bunch of sisters that were half Samoan. Or not, no, not Samoan, Salvadorian. Sorry, they both have an S in the front, so I got confused.
All right, that's weird. Your brother seems to be doing pretty good though. I be seeing the Facebook pictures and shit.
He's not fat no more, and he married his high school sweetheart. I guess that's
I know
okay.
he's been with the same girl for fucking ever.
Lucky him.
That's crazy. They still seem to be in love, according to Facebook posts. Nah, they seem to have a good thing going on in there. They're fucking. His kids look like him too, man. You can totally see it in their faces.
Yeah.
Does your kid look like you? I don't know if I've seen any pictures.
Dude, my daughter looks just like me, bro. I got a baby picture of my baby picture and her baby picture right next to each other. It looks like twins.
Oh, I might have seen that. I'm not sure. Was that on Instagram or some shit?
I think so.
Kevin's daughter looks just like him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen her a lot of times before she got older.
She's freaking old now.
She's in the living room shopping on my phone.
Phone shopping. Did you go to Truman Middle School?
Yeah, that was the school I got kicked out of.
I don't remember you being there. What were we?
Because right, when you go 6th, 7th, 8th, that's what you would do there. As soon as I got to 6, I was out of there.
When you got to 6, I went to high school, huh? Was that what it was?
Something like that.
Yeah, with your age difference, that's what it would have been.
Yeah. Hairy ass Truman Middle School.
That's not very nice.
Hairy ass Truman.
Man, did you go around saying that?
Yeah, dude. Is
Man,
that
I did some things that fucking why I got kicked out. I don't know if you care to hear.
sure? I don't. Yeah, why did you? I can only imagine. Were you
Well,
doing
one of
this?
the man, that was nothing. I was like 1/4 of this shit I did.
Do it again once.
That was really fast. I could do really fast and really slow, and I was asking people which one, and then I do both or one of the ones they requested.
That's funny, man. We got to get a video of you doing that for our page.
Imagine if a real like a turkey was like a part of a person and just their mouth, like and then what it look like. It's kind of like that.
What the hell does that mean?
Like,
Well,
Imagine
when a
if a turkey was a part of a person, but like just the mouth.
like when they make the gobble noise.
Yeah, like, exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I got it. It's cool.
That's awesome.
So one of the things I was doing at the school was basically I was well, one of the things I would do that Robin would verify would he'd say, yeah, he did that. I would, you know how there's crowds of people everywhere, obviously because it's school. Oh, I would just run really fast through everybody, and I'd just be nudging everyone out. Oh, excuse me, and it's like
Just
so everyone would be getting nudged out of the way as if it was a mosh pit, but in a straight line.
so you just barge through a crowd of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, you mentioned Robin, man. That dude, he was touring for a little bit with his band. That was cool. Did you hear about that? Like a while back. I don't know what he's doing lately.
Yeah, I heard about something like that.
A Violet Sun. Shout out to those guys.
Is that one that was on that TV show?
They were trying to get on. They were like in a battle of bands for Warp Tour, but I guess they didn't win or something. I don't know. That would have been dope though. I would have went to that.
Is that like the School of Rock Battle of Bands thing?
No,
Seems like
not really the same.
Oh man, I wish it was.
Jack Black and everything. And Michael. Fucking Michael. When was the last time you seen Michael? Shout out Fish.
Couple years.
So you just you be out there in Mariloma just kicking it with the cows or something?
Yeah, there's some cows right here. It smells like sour milk when you drive by.
You don't really go around Fontana anymore?
Man, I explore all of the inland empire,
Yeah.
but I don't like to.
You just been locked down at home or what? You got the virus?
No, I wear masks and gloves everywhere I go, so I'm okay.
There you go.
Oh, I guess I should mention Keith doesn't really have the coronavirus like Kevin said at the intro.
Oh yeah.
Like he really doesn't.
I thought you were gonna
He
be
might
like, just
though.
kidding.
He might because he said people he works with has confirmed had it. So maybe he's just not showing symptoms. Damn it, Keith. I did invite him over to do an episode this week though, so he declined.
So at that school and shit, what I was saying about the other things
Yeah, what
was
else did you do?
so I had this teacher. His name was Mr. Duncan.
I think I remember him.
Yeah, your sister Paula had him as a teacher too.
Yeah.
So this guy Duncan, like the Dunkin' Donuts, uh, he was like always testing me because I was like always the class clown until I got to his class, and then he like would put me up to a test, like like it was like a battle, like he was gonna try to make me look stupid
Right.
instead of allowing me to be a class clown, it was like that.
Yeah.
Like you ever seen the Breakfast Club, and it was the dude where the dad burnt cigarettes on him or something. How he
Oh
acted
yeah,
like
Judd
the
Nelson.
guy. it was might as well have been just like how he was with that principal dude.
Right,
Because like
right.
you try to make the whole class laugh at me, but then I would try to make him look stupid. And
So,
I remember one day I was walking in. It was just the start of the day, and he kind of I was like, I guess in his way, and he's like, "Excuse me, bud," and I'm like, "I'm not your buddy." And then he's like, "You gonna be a jackass today again, Joseph?" And I'm just like, I was like, I don't know, maybe. He's like, "You just go to the office right now. It's cool." I'm like, "All right," and I just went to the office.
do you remember who the principal was? Was it? Uh,
All I remember is the fact that the school police had to drive me home like almost all the time. And I remember the school police lady was like, "I'm tired of driving you home, Joseph. You, you need to stop getting into it, and shit. So, I got other things to do than drive you home all the time. Gotta have a ride and shit."
You guys were bad kids. Like,
Well, Kevin actually did his work in school and his homework. I used to watch him do
uh,
all that,
up
and I
to
was like,
a
"Damn."
certain point.
Yeah, eventually he stopped, but I remember when I was little, I did shit.
How far did you
Freshman year is when it all just went to shit.
did you go to Fohi
Yeah,
for 1 year?
freshman to I think I was about to be a junior, and then that was it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cause I went to Fohi for a little bit, and then I ended up going to Citrus. Remember Citrus?
I never went there.
Yeah, it was that continuation school with. It was made up of all portables.
Yeah.
Them portable classrooms. Remember those? Did you have those, dear?
I did. We had those at middle school.
Yeah, we did too.
I didn't have.
A little bit.
Well, they were there when I was at the school, but they were only for the 8th graders, but I was younger than 8th grade. And then by the time I got there, no one used them. Or got to that grade, I mean. But, yeah, they were there.
Portable classrooms.
So the actual thing that got me kicked out was this. So there was this thing that everyone was doing where you get a rubber band and you get a piece of paper and you fold it up and you
Yeah, I know what you're
bend it
talking
back
about.
and then you shoot it with your fingers, like you know what I'm
Like
saying?
the little football thing?
Yeah, you slingshot
Yeah.
a piece of paper
Yep.
at somebody.
Well, I was like, the teacher was teaching, and I was over here trying to be on the low with it, and fucking, I was shooting fools with it like across the room. And then one time, I just shot it, and fucking the kid fucking dunked and hit the teacher, and then that fool was so pissed, dude. Like, I remember I had it in my hand and I was like telling myself, I'm going to put this in my pocket. And because of everything going on so fast, because the teacher was like literally grabbing fool's desk and throwing it across the room and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he's like, who has it? He's looking for it. And then fucking all of a sudden he goes to me and pulls my desk out of the way. Like I said, I was trying to put it in my pocket, but he did it so fast and I was so scared because it was so quick. He seen that shit in my hand and was like, "You come with me." And then boom, right, I go to the fucking office, and that was it. They were done with me after that.
Did you get an assault charge or something?
They was
Because
talking, they were talking stupid or some shit. Like,
I think my brother might have got one of them flicking a pee at a teacher or something.
That's
and that's
I
assault.
just remember like going through. We got his like full record or something, a copy of his full record, and we're just going through all the shit he did through kindergarten and fucking just all elementary school and shit. All the dumb little fucking. Tyler ran up and hit a kid on the shoulder for no reason. I don't know what. I forget all the details, but man, there was some funny shit in there. But
I
anyways,
remember fucking being in trouble, and they'd be like, "All right, we're sending you to Miss Arganda's class," and I would just go, and that's his class, because that's where the older kids are. And
I
like
remember
fifth
Miss
grade,
Arganda. She was a fat old bitch.
dude, that's where they send kids that act up to her to sit in their class.
Dude, everybody hated Miss Arganda. She was super fat.
She's an old
But
fat
super
bitch.
patriotic. She always had American flag, fucking lanyards, and fucking all kind of pants. American flag pants today. I'm Miss Arganda. I'm here to fuck your whole world up.
I can't even believe I remember her name, dude.
I remember Miss Kazi, music teacher. She was awesome. I
Miss
was
who?
trying to think about that, like, the other day, how many teachers I can remember, like, starting at the beginning. Kindergarten, Miss Evans. First grade, I think it was Miss Bemji. Second grade, Miss Hogue. Third grade, Miss Clapsaddle.
Was that really her name?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you remember all of this.
I don't remember fourth or fifth.
Because you don't remember what, I talk about right after I say it.
Dude, my memory is shit nowadays. What other teachers?
So you don't remember fourth or fifth. So
Clapsaddle.
it'd be sixth.
No, I don't know.
Lost it.
It's hard. I don't know. Oh, there was this one stupid bitch who said her name was Miss Knipple. You know the K is silent, bitch. You're Miss Nipple. Quit acting like the K ain't silent. Knipple. Miss Nipple. Bitch, quit trying to church it up. Nipple.
I was generally not a troublemaker, for the most part.
Man, you drifted through school.
I was a pretty good kid, especially like after we moved to Arizona. When I lived in California, I was not as good of a kid, but still pretty good. I have one bad kid story.
Ooh, now you gotta tell it.
Yeah, do you want to hear it, Joe?
I was just gonna say one more thing before you do. So you guys both have that in common that you guys both lived in California originally, but met in Indiana.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I was born in Fresno.
Fresno, shout out to Fresno.
But when I was 10, I moved to Arizona, and then I was a pretty like quiet, shy kid after that because I didn't want to live there. But when I was little, I was like probably in third grade. Kids used to make fun of me, and not all the time. They were actually my friends, but they would like start rumors and stuff that I had lice when I didn't. And I've shared this story with my daughter, telling her not to do this though, because she gets that happening to her all the time. But I took a pencil and stabbed her in the head.
Ouch.
And she ended up with that, the lead mark.
And she died?
No, she ended up with that lead mark in her head forever. It never went away.
Cool.
Yeah.
She'll never forget.
She was really nice to me after that. Because they were they were like, this bitch is crazy.
Fucking stab a bitch. And what were the repercussions?
Oh, my mom got called. I think I don't know. Maybe they sent me home. I was a really good kid for the most part.
Your mom wouldn't have done shit.
My mom didn't do anything. She probably took me to McDonald's. Yeah. So and that was it though. Other than that, like I had good grades. It was just. I think it was just one day. I just couldn't.
One day.
I couldn't take it anymore.
And that was what grade?
I think it was like third grade. So
oh shit,
it's
that was early on.
But
she set an example early.
I moved in fifth grade, so there was still a few years after that there.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But yeah. I don't know. That was my only really bad kid experience when I was like school wise.
Baby kid. But well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up now. This was fun. This was interesting. Getting to chat with you. I wish you were in studio, Joe, but hopefully when I come out there we can get an episode with you on it. Because we plan on doing episodes while we're out there.
For sure. I'm looking forward to it.
Shit, yeah. Are you in contact with Gabe or Fish or at all?
I have his dad's number, I think. Yeah, I do.
Does he still have a mullet?
For
Does he
his
still have that
motorcycle.
Camaro?
No, he finally got rid of it.
What does he got now? They still live in that house, don't they?
Yeah.
That's crazy. They've been there
But I remember
forever.
every time I tried to spend the night there, I would just say it'd be like 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna go home. I would live right down the street.
Yeah, you did live right there, right by
Yeah, so
the
I
skate
just like,
park.
I just like, it's not worth it.
Across from the skate park. Man, remember when they were building that skate park, man?
Yeah, I was right there before they was there, and when I watched it get built,
Yeah,
I was like the one of the first people that got to be there.
that was crazy, man. We just all of a sudden had a skate park down the street from our house, right
Yeah,
across the street from your house.
yeah. And then that's why we moved because it was the horriblest thing that ever happened to us.
The skate park was? I hear all kinds of stories about the skate park.
It was
Oh man, you don't want to know what we went through living across the street from that
there
motherfucker.
was a lot of good stuff and a lot of bad stuff, I guess. A
It was
lot of
cool and
ups
all.
and a lot of downs.
It was cool and all. I got to have my
Remember,
experiences, but
remember Tweaker John?
yeah, that's a famous name around that area.
When's the last time you seen him?
Oh man, I was a little kid and fucking, I just knew that this guy was trouble, and that's it.
Tweaker John. First time I met that guy, man, it was at a party and we were fucking with him. He was sleeping on the couch, man, and we were popping up from behind the couch and smacking him on the head. He was waking up. He ended up like rolling with us in Doug's car. Me and him got jammed in the trunk, and we were just back there drinking beers and shit. It was first time meeting Tweaker John. After that, like, I realized he was a tweaker and like I always shit on him after that. But that first night was cool. I was like, "What's up, John?"
I feel like everyone knows a tweaker John.
He was like this mixed racial
I thought I
guy.
was gonna say, I thought he was like Pacific Islander or something.
No, I don't know. He was like half black, light skinned black guy, but just a like a new bum. You know what I mean? Like he just became a bum.
See, I used to know someone we called Crackhead, and his name was John. Like,
Crackhead John.
yeah, it was. That was which John? Crackhead John. Oh, okay. See,
Oh,
everyone.
that one.
Right, everyone knows a.
As opposed to PCP John.
Just saying, everyone knows, a drug something John.
All right. Well, yeah. We're gonna wrap this episode up. Get us off the air and shit. I gotta take a whiz anyway. It's good talking to you, man.
All right, man. Well, maybe next time we could continue on some things.
For sure, for sure.
Hopefully live.
Yeah, we'll get Keith here and shit. I wish we had a better system to do this with and get cleaner audio and shit, but we'll figure it out. But anyways, thank you, listeners. As always, we got the distortedmindspod@gmail.com. That's our email, and hit us up with anything. You never do, but I throw it out there anyway. And take it sleazy.
You know what the sound of this is?